Hi Virgo, I hope you're doing well. This is going to be your tarot reading for July 2020, and let's jump right into it without further ado. So, Virgo, what can Virgos expect to happen in July 2020? Hope you survived the eclipses just fine. There is another one on July 5th, and it's going to be the last one of Capricorn and Cancer axis, and thank God, because we no longer have to come back to the same issues, okay? Issues we were dealing with for the past 2 years, and maybe responsibilities we were dealing with for the past 2 years. So, I'm really liking your spread, Virgo. Oh my God. Three pentacle cards here, so it could be a really good financial month, or it could be a really good work month, or responsibility, something regarding your responsibilities where you're achieving goals, or maybe preparing for something, or maybe simply making money. So we do have Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and Nine of Wands is like you're almost at the finish line. You just need to do just a couple more things, little things, you know what I mean? And yes, it could be a really long road behind you that you had to, long path that you had to finally overcome, and you do seem to be almost at the finish line. And with Nine of Wands, there is just one thing that you have to do before it reaches 10, before it reaches completion. And Nine of Wands, sometimes, even though how I just described it, you know, it's usually being almost done with something, having to just do a couple more things, but at the same time it could be a lot of struggle, having to really put a lot of effort into something, needing to achieve something, but it's not easy, you know. And how they say that, you know, the best things don't come to us easily, and maybe you were working for a very long time, maybe 2 years, you know, maybe longer, maybe a few months, and you could be tired, you could be kind of exhausted. At the same time, you know that you're about to reach some kind of a peak. Again, maybe in your professional life, maybe in your education. And you are ready to continue battling here. Now, if this doesn't resonate with you, if you do not want to continue battling, if you're tired and you're ready to just end everything halfway, you know, not want to really complete the task, then I would say that maybe this reading is not for you, because you seem very determined here to finish something, very determined to receive rewards for some kind of effort that you've done in quite some time. The first card we have here is Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles would represent Virgo, your energy, you being in your own element in the beginning of the month, you feeling like yourself, you feeling really grounded. And you know, like I said, we are experiencing the last eclipse, lunar eclipse, so something is completing, right? And I'm not saying it's not the last lunar eclipse, it's just the last lunar eclipse in Capricorn. And if you've been feeling really ungrounded recently because you had to work on your goals, and maybe you had to go through competition or conflicts, or even if it's in love life, to be honest with you, you know, this could play out like that as well. You didn't feel grounded, you didn't feel normal, you know. Queen of Pentacles here, whether you're a male or a female, doesn't matter, does represent that good energy, that earthy energy, feeling grounded, being able to fulfill whatever you need to fulfill. But it's also a card of money. It does represent financial abundance. It does represent the amount of money that we have that we feel comfortable with. You know what I mean? And it's either achieved through work, or it could sometimes be given to you here, you know, but it is definitely comfort. Earth is a lot of times not just work, 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 but it's also comfort in life, you know, whatever we find comforting. So why is Queen of Pentacles here? And it's good to know, you know, that this July eclipse is going to kind of be a soft influence for you. It's just going to remove the last thing, the last piece of dirt out of your hallway, you know what I mean? So you can start building something beautiful, something new there. Guys, I'm getting all these pentacles. I don't know, I don't understand what is happening here. We do have King of Pentacles and Strength. I apologize for the background noise, very distracting. Strength here would be an indication that you were patient enough to continue the path. And I no longer have Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck, but that's an indication of you battling, you working hard, you not giving up. If you haven't given up by this point, I would say that you're going to have a pretty nice reward. in July, because King of Pentacles matches Queen of Pentacles. If this is a relationship reading, okay, if you've been working hard on their relationship, this could be that the strength that you had, mental strength, patience, could really play out nicely for you, could really give you a reward in a relationship, because King matches the Queen. They're vibing the same way. They are on completely same level. They understand each other very well. They respect each other. There are mutual feelings involved, and they're working towards something together here. Now, if it's not romantic, if it's career, again, King of Pentacles is another indication of income. It's another indication of gains and financial security that we all want, that we all are working on. So with strength here, your patience is paying off, okay? And I mean, I only have one major arcana for now to tell you that, oh my God, this is a month of breakthroughs. But if I could say that it is a month of gains, I for sure would say that, you know, because with all the pentacles here, your hard work is paying off. Next card we have here is 10 of Pentacles. So 10 of Pentacles could sometimes involve other people in the picture. It could be, for example, inheritance matters. It could be maybe your family supporting you, helping you, or maybe it could be someone that you look up to, somebody that you consider higher. You know, you could receive advice, you could receive help, financial help possibly from them. Why is 10 of Pentacles here? And also, I saw Justice at the bottom of the deck, and you know, Justice represents balance. So karmic scales are balancing out finally. And I'm talking about balance, you know what I mean? 2 of Pentacles, having to juggle, having to learn how to maintain balance here. Something is evening out, something is equaling finally out in July, where you no longer feel out of balance, where you no longer feel like you have to battle something, that you have to put even more effort in. You're almost, like I said, at the finish line. And we do have 6 of Wands and 2 of Cups, clarifying 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles a lot of times is a, I want to say, family model of a relationship. So for example, the next step, you were living together, now you are engaged. You know, 2 of Cups is a union made in heaven. 6 of Wands, kind of increasing, or I should say climbing a certain ladder, you know what I mean? Changing your status, but changing it to a higher position rather than lower. If that made sense. Upgrade of some kind. If it's not about relationships, if it's again about career, it's about finances. 2 of Cups and 6 of Wands, there could be someone there in July that will contribute to your success, somebody that will either boost it for you, help you somehow, or this is even a representation of someone who will be giving you that success. You know what I mean? Maybe authorities, maybe family, maybe you have some family business going on here and it's going to be very prosperous, you know, or maybe this is about career, changing status in career, changing status in life, like for example, even getting married or something, you know, after July 12th though. It could also be possibly a promotion or a raise as well. You know, it's all about this kind of, it's either a professional vibe going on here in the spread, or this is the vibe of getting really serious, getting very responsible for something. Either it's a relationship or your career, okay? It's not about all fun and games here. It's about getting serious. It's about knowing your responsibilities, understanding them, and taking them. Because you worked really hard, you know, and you want to have this stability here, and it's coming to you, and you want to keep it now, you see, because you didn't want it to be all juggly anymore. You wanted it to be more stable. So here you go. And last but not least, I have 7 of Pentacles here for you. You see, Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles here would represent you possibly having invested in the past a lot of your time, a lot of your energy into something. It could be this relationship, it could be this job, it could be a project, a business, a family matter. I don't know what, you know, but this required years. This required months, or just a lot of time, a lot of effort. It could be that you've sacrificed a lot just so you can be working on this thing, or so that you sacrificed a lot because you needed to be patient with this. So it must have some value to it, you know what I mean? You must see the weight of it in your life. It's a pretty significant thing, in your life, whatever this is, a relationship or a project. So why is Seven of Pentacles here? Because with Seven of Pentacles, wow, you have done the work with Seven of Pentacles, so now you wait. Yeah, guys, it's coming. It's for sure coming to you in, I would say maybe by the end of July, you would really see, you would really see it, because the Wheel of Fortune starts spinning, things start shifting in your life. When you do get the wheel in your spread, that's an indication that now things are going to shift. Things are no longer going to be the same. Now, they're not going to be always shifting. You know what I mean? Eventually, the wheel will stop again whenever it needs to. But for now, if you were in a stagnant situation in your life, or if you were trying to climb that ladder, or if you were trying to improve a certain situation in your life, it looks like this Wheel of Fortune is smiling at you, it's working for you, it's spinning for you, and it's happening soon. Okay, 301 speeds up events. 301s is a card of you almost being able to touch it. That's how close it is. And Temperance, you know, Temperance here would suggest maybe calm after a storm, that finally this is your balance. This is what you've been working towards, and this is what you needed. And here it is. You have it now, and you are at peace. You no longer have to work too hard, and no longer have to be patient, and possibly for some of you it could be years, okay? Now, what can I say here, guys? What does it look like? It looks like a very long-term project that you were really patient with. Could be you working hard to get a promotion, working hard to get a raise, working hard to make sure that your relationship is very secure, stable, and serious. You know, like I said, like a family type of relationship, not just dating, not just casually going on dates. You know what I mean? It's serious here. What else could this be? An amount of money that you've been waiting for example. It might be coming here as well. It's a month of you being at the finish line, but not just for whatever. It's what you've put the most of your effort in before. So think what it is. And I'm sure that if you have worked on something for a very long time, you won't need minutes or seconds to even think what it is. You know what I mean? It pops in your mind like that. Because you know what's the hardest for you to achieve, and you know exactly what you need to do, what you needed to do to get it, and how long it took you. So the harder you worked, the more rewards you're gonna receive. Seems like the eclipse is going to play a big role in this. And I think it's about securing your position. It's about improving your position. It's about getting further in life with a better status. But it's all what you have done. Okay, nobody else, not universe, not your boss, you know what I mean? It's what you have put effort in. And like I said, the more the better. So beautiful spread. I wonder how exactly it's going to play out in your lives, guys. But I hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.